A single sign tells you you've arrived at the al-Fahm gallery. There's no valet parking and no tourist gaggle. But as you ascend the stairs into the first art gallery in an Arab-Israeli city, art is everywhere. However, that wasn't always the case.
You can't find here culture, life.
Saeed Abu Shakra established the gallery 23 years ago.
It was like my protest for the situation. I would love to see people from all of Israel and outside Israel come here. I would love to see people come here because they respect my culture and respect my place.
The gallery features contemporary work from professional artists and students alike. It has initiatives for women in art, despite the fact that some scholars have discussed a growing fundamentalist influence in al-Fahm, which sits right next to the Green Line separating Israel from the West Bank.
The situation for my people in al-Fahm here, it's very complicated.
Abu Shakra's own family was separated when the borders were established.
Suddenly we became to be refugees in this village.
So he turned to art. The gallery, Abu Shakra says, is meant to showcase Palestinian history and values. A painter himself, he does not use the space to feature his own work in hopes of leaving more room for other artists.
Art, it's a protest, of course, all the time. It's like everything is political in Israel here.
There are sketches, pottery, and paintings, many depicting scenes from daily life, others showing symbols of fear or hope. According to the museum's website, one of its goals is to, quote, encourage cultural dialogue between Arab and Jewish artists on a variety of themes, including ones related to critical cultural affairs.
Art, it's very powerful thing for me and for the community to show ourselves outside and to take ourselves forward all the time.
Behind me is the town of al-Fahm. The artists here say that their work is an important aspect of their culture, but also a means of political expression. That sentiment is shared far beyond the borders of this town.
But there is a meaning here, right? From gods to money, I'll let you think about it on your own.
Noy Lux says the street art in this neighborhood of Tel Aviv, called Florentine, is everyone's gallery. She gives tours of the city's vibrant and often political graffiti.
We actually have a friend who's an American street artist, and he did graffiti all over the world. He said the only place where you don't run away if a police car is coming is in Tel Aviv.
Some artwork is clearly politically motivated, advocating for refugee rights or women's equality. Not every display is about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, but one Israeli-born art student at Northwestern says growing up so close to the violence means it's always at the back of his mind.
So there is a type of urgency or expectation for a political commitment that does not allow you in Israel to have just abstract paintings.
He says one of the art schools he attended in Israel has increasingly trained Israeli Jewish and Palestinian students side by side. But Herodi isn't convinced art can play a significant role in ending the conflict.
So the idea that we can have, I can make art about the occupation. No, I don't know how to make art about the occupation.
Sometimes the political tension within Israel manifests as street art, with artists even spray painting over someone else's work when they disagree with the message.
So I think it's pretty interesting how they can say interesting stuff where other people can't.
Florentine is a popular street artist destination, but there's also painting with a political purpose in more tourist-populated areas. And Tel Aviv isn't alone. On the border wall separating Israel proper from the West Bank, street art is abundant. Famed British artist Banksy even left his mark. In Tel Aviv, an artist used Banksy as inspiration.
I honestly believe that I live in a gallery. Not only I live in a gallery, exhibitions change all the time. New artists come and put new things on the wall.
Lux's gallery hardly resembles Abu Shakra's, but in Tel Aviv and in al-Fahm, art is used to express both frustration and aspirations. Joey Safchik, Medill 301.